1 week challenge to gain fluency, 1 month challenge to gain fluency, 1 year challenge to gain fluency. Now, what is this fluency? And to be very honest, if you are getting or if you are just watching the video to gain fluency in just 1 week means 7 days, in just 1 month, it is just like waiting for a boat at the airport. You might be wondering that how a boat can arrive at airport. Certainly, it is your wishful thinking that you can gain fluency. You can grasp the whole English language, the vast English language in just 7 weeks. In just 1 week means 7 days. How is it possible? The only thing which is possible is the certain process, is the certain activities you are going to perform. And the most important thing is you are going to build up your consistency, because after all, consistency beats intensity. Where you are not being consistent, you have to inculcate this habit. You have to change your habit if you want to have a little bit fluency or the level of fluid conversation in your spoken skills. Just you have to do all these activities in just 1 week means 7 days. Now after this video you will get this realization that why this video is so much important and what activities you are going to perform. First, let me very clear, and you have to take this thing in your brain, in your mind, that getting fluency or being fluid in communication skills in one language, may it be any language of the world, within just 7 days is not possible. Now what is possible? Possible is to have a schedule, a routine. Now the next question arises here is that, ma'am, we are going to follow a routine. We are going to maintain a strict schedule for ourselves. Now, what kind of activities, what kind of process we have to follow, especially for the beginner? Because if you are a beginner, there is a plethora of content available on internet, available on YouTube. Now, being a beginner, you are already confused, you are already perplexed that what kind of steps I have to follow to gain fruitful results. After all, you are a beginner and this video is very helpful for the beginner. Number one thing is that you have to inculcate this routine, a schedule. If you are utilizing only 10 minutes, it is best. Rather than doing nothing, utilizing your 10 minutes is a fruitful activity. But if you can utilize, if you can enhance your hours to 2 to 3 hours, then it's the best one. Because when I was learning this language, when I was a student, there was no availability of internet at that moment. But I was passionate enough, I was determined, I was devoted enough that I used to wake up early in the morning, at least 2 hours early than my routine. Now you have to force yourself, you have to break the bubble of your comfort zone and just push the comfort zone and just bring out your potentialities and force yourself to just wake up early than you usually wake up. This is the number one thing you are supposed to do. This is the most important thing. Now there is available internet, and for the beginner I would suggest just start watching the cartoons. Why cartoons? Because the language which is used in cartoons is very fluid, is very lucid, and grammatical structures are simple and they are easy to understand. And you can also follow the animated series, the pictorial stories, because when we are following the pictorial stories, we are following the animated cartoons, it means that we are grossed enough, our mind is engrossed, our whole attention is fixed, Our eyes are just busy in visualizing the pictures and reading the captions which are available in the cartoons. Our ears are totally busy in listening whatever is being there. So your all senses are involved. So it's the best way to learn with the cartoons, with the stories, with the animated series. And in this way you can feel indulged. Number one thing and number one question you can ask from yourself is that what kind of activity I am really interested in. And according to me, reading books is the most helpful one, because one and the greatest benefit of reading books is that the books take you away from the miserable, from the noisy, from the commotional, from the very hard and harsh realities of the world into the peaceful, in the serene environment of the books. You are totally become an escapist from the realities, from the hard and harsh, cruel, miserable realities of the world, and just you are focused in the world of the books. Books become your best companion with whom you can share, with whom you can relate. For example, if you are reading a book of your own interest, you can relate with that book. You can relate with the thoughts of that author, and you just imagine that you are that person who is a spokesperson, who is narrating the event, who is narrating the story. So you are relating yourself. At the same time, it is also called catharsis. Now, what is meant by catharsis? Catharsis simply means that you are relating your feelings with the feelings of the author, and in this way your pent up emotions, your injurious emotions, your emotions to hit someone are purged out. Now you are calm and composed after reading something. This is the power of reading book, because whatever content, whatever genre you are going to read, after all it will affect your brain. So read the books. In fact, for 1 week you have to push yourself, you have to drive yourself and to pick your book. For example, first of all, you will feel sleepy, you will feel uncomfortable, you will feel a boredom, because reading a book is just like a sleeping pill for you. Because initially when I started my journey 10 years or 15 years back, it was a sleeping pill for me. I used to get bored with reading material, but after getting a specific duration, for example, if you push yourself for 1 week, after 1 week you will get realization, now I am not getting bored, this is not a sleeping pill for me, I am enjoying the company of book. And when I am in the company of the book, it means that I am in the company of the best friend who will always advise me in the best possible manner. Now you are not an injurious person, now you are not a harmful person, because book is guiding you in the best possible direction. You will be a responsible citizen, you will be a loving brother or sister or any other person. Now your role is getting changed, you are getting the positive vibes out of the book. But I am not strictly suggesting you that you have to read the books or you have to only watch the cartoon movies. If you are a lover, if you are a fascinating person, or if you just have fascination about the, you can say, the motivational stories, the motivational podcast, go for them and spend as much time as possible. And let me it very frank that you cannot expect, and how you can expect fluency. And let's make a comparison of two persons, a person who spends only 10 to 20 minutes and the person who spends a lot of time on reading books, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, intensive immersive listening. Now can you expect the level of fluency of these two persons is same? No, the level of fluency of this person will be much higher than this person, because he is allotting a lot of time with listening, with creating the right kind of environment. And the most important thing is that you have to be very patient, very patient. and you have to do your best, because you have to put your effort. Sometimes we do not put our effort and we want the magical results. It doesn't happen that magical results, and you have to be patient. You have to be have patience, because being impatient will just futile your enjoyment. You will not enjoy. You will only target on the achievement. This level of fluency I am going to achieve. If you are not getting that achievement, then you will be frustrated. You will be you can say a victim of despair and despondency. So it's better to be patient, because it is a lifelong process. You will get a little bit fluency after 1 week, and if you just follow this 1 week, you can stretch it to 2 weeks, then combine 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks combined together, 1 month, and then you have to build this habit for your life. Because when you are grasping, when you are understanding, then you have to further upgrade your knowledge. Upgrade your knowledge with the requirement, with the changing of the word. So this is my lesson, and this is my whole theme. Put your effort best and do your level best, and have patience, and let give the permission to the time to reveal the results. Don't be impatient about the results, about your fluency, because some things are in the hand of time. We just have to wait for the appropriate time to get the things unfolded. So I hope you have understood what I am trying to say, that with this positive note, I certainly end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.